do you want, stranger? You are in Ezag's light. This one has chores to do. Problem? Make that problems. Chickens eaten by predators, horses down with disease, and the damned fields. Which problem are you here to solve? Moon's blessed savior of Ezag's humble farm? So, Joan and Jode have chosen you to solve Ezag's problem. Which problem are you here to solve? You've seen the fields here on the stead? Well, crops keep disappearing in the night. Plants just don't up and walk away. Shuzura keeps telling Ezag it's just children playing pranks, but he has lost half his crop this week. It's bandits, damn it! Thugs and hooligans are taking Ezag's crop. Head down to the field, find their hideout, kill their leader, bring me his head. On second thought, do not bring Ezag a severed head. He would almost certainly throw up. What does it matter? Ezag grows moon sugar, of course. It is a common staple in Reaper's March. We trade it with other villages and sell it in the markets of Dune. Have you ever had moon sugar encrusted ham? Oh, delicious.
There's someone in the
hope you're
field.
watching.
Get them!
We just need to get this last batch of... They're coming for us. Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers. Stop the bloodshed. We should talk. You slaughtered Zurana's men, and now you come looking for her blood, yes? Perhaps there is another way. Rakad's deal was a good one, but it's not worth Zurana's life. We stole the crops, collected the coin, but now... perhaps you can make her a better offer. I don't think you understand. Follow me. Zurana will show you what is really going on. You cross Zurana! You die! To the side! I think I'm getting good. I probably should.
So, Ezag was right? It was not children. Ha! Ezag knew it. That Shuzura thinks she is so smart. Did you deal with them? Is their leader lying in a puddle of blood somewhere? Ha ha! You have made Ezag's day. No, he's weak. Ezag shall name the next barn he raises in your honor. Not for Ezag, but over cards this one's friend Milk Eyes complains of rats down his well. And his niece Calary just inherited his brother's home. She has said there is something wrong with it. Ghosts? Perhaps you help them, as you did Ezag. Good. Now get gone. Ezag has many chores to do, and has already spent too much time joying with you. Go! Go! Calary should not have to deal with her father's legacy alone. Apparently her house is haunted. She's Ezag's niece, so normally I would be suspicious. Shiftless family ties, you know? But she is a good sort. Never known her to lie, and a sweet lass to boot.
Don't worry about Calary. Just mulling what she should do next. Calary is not even sure they are ghosts. She doesn't know what they are. I inherited this house from my uncle Enoch Doe. He passed away not too long ago. When my brother Matal and I tried to move in... It's bad enough that these apparitions keep appearing and disappearing all over the house. But every busybody in Sarenja keeps trying to help Calary, as if she was some kind of fragile flower. Dark moons. Be careful in there. Whatever they are, get too close to them and they'll send you flying. Calary found that out the hard way. Uncle Enoch and I were always close, I suppose. Calary's father died when she was a cub, and after he treated me like a daughter. His only other family in town is my other uncle, Ezag. He already has a farm on the edge of town. They began showing up almost immediately after Uncle died. Very strange. Calary does not recognize any of their faces, and as far as she knows, no one has died in the house. Uncle passed away while on a trip to Dune. Oh, Matal is probably off getting into trouble, again. After our father passed away, my uncles Enoch Doe and Ezag tried to teach him right from wrong. He would never listen. Calary has barely seen him since we inherited this house.
Change of plans? What would you like to talk about? I don't regret throwing my...
Did you get any of those ghosts to talk? What did you find? What? Let Kalari see that. Matal and Enoch were running Skooma? And for Rakad of all people, Shazura's old assistant, Dark Moons and Dull Claws. Kalari does not know. But wait. Right here in the letter, Uncle says to get Kalari out of the house. And even says, make her think it is haunted or something. Matal, Moons bless him, is not very creative. Could he be behind the ghosts? Rakad's house. That's where he has to be. She kept seeing him near that well, wandering about. Kalari thought he was just being lazy, drinking water. To do this magic, or whatever it is, he would need a private place. That must be it. What happened? Was Matal in Rakad's house? Illusions? Kalari supposes that makes sense. Matal was always learning little tricks, But where is he? Where is Matal? No! Damn it, Matal, you stupid Khajiit! Why would he do this to himself? Why would he do this to me? Let Kalari read that. So Rakad threatens my life directly, and Matal thinks to save me through fear. The typical thinking of a stupid brother. He died for Kalari, that idiot. Such a waste. No, Kalari would like some time alone to think now. Perhaps you could help old Milk Eyes? Kalari reads to him sometimes, and of late he's been complaining of rats in his well. Thank you for all you have done. May bright moons light your path, as they have not done for my family. Kalari will be all right. You will see. Kalari will be all right. You will see. Just need some time to deal with what has happened. Go, speak to Milk Eyes. Yes, Milk Eyes has been in Saranja for as long as I can remember. He likes to take care of himself, but I worry about that kind old man crawling down into his well.
Hello? Who's there? Tasia? Tell your busybody clan matron I'm not here. You're here about the rats. Good. I can hear them down in the well. They must have found some way in, a back way. And lately some of the water has tasted funny. I'd do it myself, but if Clan Mother Shizura found out I'd gone down there, she'd string me up. Get down there, roust out those rats and make sure they can't get back in. Alright, you know what's what. Now stop jawing at me and get rid of those rats. Maybe a week. Yes, just over a week. Those nasty creatures have been fouling my water and scrabbling around down there that long. Disgusting. If Shizura liked me as much as she claims, she'd have sent someone over sooner.
Come here, and be quiet. Keep your voice down. Tasia has no interest in slavery today, thank you. While you were talking to Milk Eyes, Tasia was patching some holes in the well and, well, she fell in. It looks like the old cat has bigger problems than the rats. Do you smell that? They're running a skooma lab down here. Tasia's going to hide right here. She's no smuggler killer. As for what you should do, the chemicals they use are very flammable. You might be able to smash up the tables. Then, just find a torch or a lamp. Burn the lab all at once. Are you well? That was quite a show. Tasia grabbed you, got you out of there. There was an explosion like we hoped, and then smoke and fumes from the skooma. We won't have to worry about that lab anymore. Tasia just did what anyone would have done, she thinks. Tasia, we'll go tell the clan mother what has happened here. You go tell Milk Eyes his rats are gone, yes?
I smell smoke. What happened? A scumma lab? In my well? Get me my blade! It's around here somewhere. We'll go back down there together. You just point me in their direction and I'll cut them to giblets. Nice work. I'll get Clan Mother Shazura to have Tasia seal up the cave, clean up my well and such. She's good at such things. With my skooma peddling rats dead, it should be nice and quiet out here. Why don't you go back to that lecherous wreck of a clan mother and see if she has anything else for you to do, huh? Good. You should know, little one, that you've helped one of the most respected members of our small community, and you have his gratitude. Shazura knows how I feel about her. Just make sure to rub it in, eh? Yes. Just don't let her talk down to you, alright? You've helped our village more today than she has in years.
What is it?
Shazura has heard you have been all over town, yes? Tasia has told this one of your exploits, your work. A great help to Srenja you have been. This one finds it hard to believe you've dealt with everyone already. You have helped Gentle Milk Eyes with his rats? Skooma dealers in Shazura's town? Dark moons. But then surely you couldn't have also helped Cust Ezag with the children stealing his crops. What? That old buzzard was telling the truth? Fine. Then we should make sure someone looks in on Kalari. Poor little girl is scared to death, thinking there are ghosts in her big new house. Dark moons and dull claws. What has become of my town, my Srenja? Bandits and spells and... Wait a moment. Did you say skooma dealers? Did the name Raka... Joan and Jode strike me down. Shazura had thought him run out of town, his dark influence purged from her clan. But no. Stranger, you have done so much for Srenja already. Will you help Shazura... She means Srenja again? Shazura must admit, she let Rakad too close. She let Rakad do as he pleased for so long. When he was her assistant, Rakad would often use an old cave outside of town for projects. She never asked because she did not want to know.
What is it?
You have to know how to scrap.
Scatter!
Well, what did you find? Did he leave behind some papers? Something to show what's going on in Shazura's town? Shazura is speechless. Was Rakad there? There was a time when Shazura knew every plot, every rumor, every story within her village. Now, she cannot even banish a scoundrel like Rakad. Thank you. Please speak to Tasia. She'll offer you some coin for your service.
You have served this community with distinction.
No, you weren't. This one was...
Here you are. I know Shazura is hard to deal with, so Tasia will say what she cannot. Syrenja's path is lit by bright moons, all because of you, traveler. From this day forward, you...
Praise Big Beck. You have to stop Alexander the Mel.
I'm sorry to bother, but have you seen a Mer named Roland? He was supposed to meet me here, but he's late. Very, very late. Excellent. Then perhaps you can tell me. Where in oblivion is he? He's kept me waiting here for hours. He what? That's it. I'm going to take these back to Tellinger, and Roland can find some other archmagus to train him. As far as I'm concerned, that buffoon will never become an apprentice to the Artificer. Thank you for your honesty. Now I've got to return to Tellinger empty-handed. Believe it or not, the old sage was pulling for that little fool. So it goes. The stars turn in the sky, and with them turn the whims of Tellinger the Artificer. Good luck.
Dumping said refuse on the head of the Ultimate Commander Faroon during his visit to the Clan Mother.
Belag welcomes you. If you are cunning of mind and fierce of spirit, Thizrini Arena is the place to prove these things. Also, Belag is running short of competitors. It is the downside to running fights to the death. Fragrant. There are just a few small technicalities to be dealt with. The Impresario Thizrini, Felony, demands that all entrants earn credentials before competing. This keeps out the, how is it said, raffriff. This is a simple matter. The competition has 3 divisions: Summoner, Sorcerer, and Swordmaster. Speak with the champions of each division. They will instruct you further. Belag noticed that you are still here. Can he help you with something more? Belag can tell you as much, or as little as you would like to know. This one is flexible. Zara tends to the Swordmaster division. She is crazy as a rat in a cheese shop, but a master of blades. Swordmaster combatants are skilled with the hacking and the slashing, also the jabbing and the chopping. Sometimes there is the poking. Tholbor runs the Summoners. His combatants conjure beasts and constructs to fight for them. This seems like cheating to Belag, but it is not for him to judge. The Summoner combatants use many tricks, so keep your eyes wide and your claws sharp. Wizards. Belag does not trust them. Malaral is in charge. A combatant once talked back to her, and all his fur fell off. This was tragic for him. Humans have very little fur to begin with. Felony is the big boss lady. Belag thinks the world of her. She is a mighty combatant and top-notch with the business dealings. And her fur? It is the sleekest. This one confesses he may have a little crush.
Nobody cares at all.
The privy is back beyond the gate. Or did you need something else? Do you now? That's adorable. Do you really think you have what it takes? And even if you get your credentials, are you prepared to fight to the death? I'll give you a shot. Just take care you don't soil yourself. I wish I had a troll for you. Sadly, I need to save them for the real challengers. Pick one of my other combatants and ask them to spar. Maybe you can find a scrawny one. Defeat them in a fair fight, and you'll get your credentials.
I'm hoping to fight in the Summoner Division, but Tholbor's really picky about who makes it to the final rounds. Certainly. Maybe if I beat you, I can get a chance to fight in the arena. On your guard.
Why, yes.
Ifri's niece! I didn't expect to find you in one piece. So it would seem. I must admit I underestimated you. You have your Summoner Division credentials. You keep performing like that, we might just see you in the finals. I'll be keeping an eye on you. Don't disappoint me.
Gutter trash. Wait your turn like the rest of us. I haven't put this much thought and sweat into this filthy arena to have a cretin like you butt in front of me.
Greetings, Sarah. I am a long way from home, but Boethia has guided my hand to this place, and I know, in time, I will find myself standing atop a pile of the dead, glory backing my hand. When I win my chance to fight, that is.
Hello, my lovely. This is quite the year for talent, as well as beauty. But will your skill with a blade tickle my whiskers or raise my hackles, I wonder? You are so very lovely. Zara wishes she could give you the credentials based on looks alone, but that witch felony capped the number of combatants in each division. Why, draw your steel and dance with one of the other lovelies in camp. Defeat them in a sparring match, you see? You'll get your credentials then, lovely. Oh, yes.
I hear Zara will be picking fighters for the next division round soon. Maybe I should go flirt with her. Looking for Swordmaster credentials, eh? Sure, why not? Yes. Ah, well played. I hope Zara wasn't watching. I was hoping she'd pick me to fight in the next division round.
You're full of surprises, lovely. And aren't you the strong one? The smell of victory is all over you. It makes my back arch, but in a good way. At the very least, ooh, that kind of strength, the power in your sword arm, it makes me want to groom myself.
Keep fighting like that, lovely, and you'll get a lot more than credentials.
What have we here? Another would-be champion? Let me guess. You've come to honor us with a display of prowess mere mortals could only dream of possessing. Oh, how exceedingly arrogant you must be. I rather like that. But then, just because you have a high opinion of yourself doesn't necessarily mean that it's deserved. We shall see. Unfortunately, I've no more credentials to give. If you want them, I suppose you'll have to spar with one of the other hopefuls and take theirs. That shouldn't be a problem for someone so confident in their abilities, should it?
This one will be the next champion. Stay out of my way if you don't like the sight of blood, especially your own. Oh, this one feels sorry for you. You picked the wrong Khajiit, but as the Bretons say, the funeral will be yours. Yes. This one cannot speak. My dignity is injured.
Congratulations. Your performance was positively inspiring. Perhaps you aren't the greenhorn you appear to be. Oh, I suppose I did agree to that. How inconvenient. I was expecting great things from that Khajiit. You see, there's that arrogance again. Perhaps you'll do after all. At any rate, I'm the current champion, so at least I can look forward to embarrassing you before an audience. Oh, that will be entertaining.
Here to bet, or another hopeful? This one tires of those who arrive and who do not step inside the arena. Come to fight, come to win. Come to celebrate with the first person you grab, to feel so alive you cannot breathe.
Who is this now? A paying customer here to cheer on the combatants? Or are you something more? admirable. But there are rules regarding new entrants. Certain credentials are required. Oh, you come prepared. Ambitious and resourceful. How refreshing. Very well. Have you a stage name? That won't do. Stage names must evoke mystery and intrigue. They should have a dramatic flair. How does this sound? From parts unknown comes the enigmatic, the inscrutable, the dangerous, mysterious stranger. Yes, I like that. You're in. What else? It's time to fight. You have the credentials, so you've already met the division champions. Now you must fight through the ranks of their divisions. Survive that, and you'll face the grand champion. But first things first. Get moving now. May the light of Joan and Jode bring you luck in the division arenas, my friend. Everything seems to be in order. Report to Malaro at the Sorcerer's Arena when you're ready to begin. Best of luck to you.
You are a competitor? Ishelga thought you came to the arena to pick up the rubbish.
I don't know if I can go on. What will my wife think?
You again? Don't tell me you were serious about competing in the Sorcerer Division Championship. You'll be eaten alive. You have no idea what you're up against, do you? Fine. If you want to throw your life away, far be it from me to dissuade you. Enter the Sorcerer Arena to duel in 3 qualifying rounds. If by some bizarre stroke of luck you survive, you'll proceed to the finals, where you'll have to face me. I'll be happy to kill you just for being an insufferable know-it-all.
Welcome, one and all, to the qualifying rounds of the Sorcerer Division. The challenger, from parts unknown, the enigmatic, the inscrutable, the dangerous. Say hello to the mysterious stranger. Our first contender hails from war-torn Cyrodiil, a deserter from the Colovian army, a former member of the feared Alpha Division, the Imperial Inquisitor himself, Ravius. And now, the next combatant, a mystical mer of unknown origin. He claims to come from a subterranean realm in the depths of Nirn itself. Here he is, folks, Noirtil the Nefarious.
I really don't like your odds.
Noirtil will be returned to the earth from which he came. And now, the final contender in the qualifying rounds of the Sorcerer Division Championship. She hails from Darkest Valen, the Mistress of Malice, the Princess of Pain. the one and only, Ainel! The mysterious stranger moves on to the Sorcerer Division Finals in the main arena.
Congratulations. As insipid as those hopefuls undoubtedly were, you surprised me. I didn't think you stood a chance. You might be laboring under the misapprehension that the entire arena is impressed with your prowess, but now they're going to see you for what you really are, an arrogant prat. Best of luck. You're going to need it.
Welcome to the final rounds of the Sorcerer Division Championship. Presenting our challenger from parts unknown, the enigmatic, the inscrutable, the dangerous, mysterious stranger. And our first combatant, a merciless mage with the power of ice magic at his fingertips, accompanied by a calculating cadre of cunning companions. May I present Irgun, the Ice Mage! Let their battle begin! Irgun has been defeated! Now on to our final round. And now, the scintillating sorceress from Solitude, the magical maelstrom of malevolence! Our very own Malaral the Magnificent!
Why don't you call one of your friends to help you?
And the new champion of the Sorcerer Division is the mysterious stranger! If you follow me, I'll give you your prize. Congratulations, mysterious stranger. You are the Sorcerer Division champion. You have one title under your belt. Gain the other 2 division titles, and you'll have the chance to unseat Ishalga, our grand champion. May the luck of Bandar continue to follow you. May the light of Joan and Jode bring you luck in the division arenas, my friend. I'll bet you are. Report to Zara for further instructions. You'll find her outside of the Swordmaster Arena. Break some legs, or arms. Your choice. Just put on a good show.
Welcome back, my lovely. Zara wondered when you would return. She missed you terribly.
The other contenders should thank Joan and Jode that championships are not won by physical attraction. Your sleekness would best them all. Patience, my lovely. First, you must enter the qualifying rounds and defeat all 3 contenders. Only then will the main arena crowds be able to feast their eyes upon your dazzling smile. Why, in the Swordmaster Arena, my lovely, their blades cry out for your tender flesh. Defeat them and you will have your chance at the championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Swordmaster Arena and the qualifying rounds of the Swordmaster Division Championships. Our first challenger from parts unknown, the enigmatic, the inscrutable, the dangerous, mysterious stranger. And all the way from Daggerfall, the saber of salvation, the cutlass of caring, here he is, Mirton! Leotin has fallen. The mysterious taken round 1. And now, on to round 2. Our next contender was once expelled from the Vinedust Rangers for her overzealous ferocity. You may know her as the Lightning Knife, the Shocking Striker, or the Thunderbug. But we know her as Thale the Impaler. Thale the Impaler has been eliminated. And now, the third and final qualification round. Our next challenger is a fearsome opponent from Ralka. Her blade may appear blunt, but it is heavy enough to sever limbs from torsos. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Rafa the Reaper! Challenger for the main arena, the mysterious stranger.
You still breathe, and your lovely face is intact. Zara is very pleased, and yet she is also sad. Because, my lovely, now you will fight in the main arena, and Zara will have to slice your lovely face herself. Oh, yes, my lovely. We shall indeed.